So this is the repository of PMM Framework CLI tool. This tool is basically a wrapper over PMM framework that can be used to deploy PMM server and PMM client and add different database instances to it. The basic requirements would be Node.js, Vagrant, and VirtualBox should be already installed on your machine. So let me clone the repository now. I will go to the folder, install all the dependencies. Now I can simply run npm run CLI to run the tool. So these are the basic options that are currently supported. You can choose to install only the PMM server uh, or install only the PMM client. Install PMM server and PMM client both on the same machine. And all of this can be set up on the current machine or inside a Vagrant box. So if you want to list down all the Vagrant boxes that are live currently, then you can use this option. If you want to destroy Vagrant boxes, then use this. To get IP address of a Vagrant box, then you can use this option. Other than that, this is the option to use when you want to execute some command on inside a Vagrant box. And if you want to execute PMM framework on the machine itself, then you can use this. So first we will see how this install PMM server is working. So I will select that. It will ask me to provide the version. So I will give it 2.9.0. You can also provide your own version using this custom option. For now, let's go with 2.9.0. Do you want to set up a new Vagrant box for configuration? Yes, we will do that. Currently, two of the operating systems, Ubuntu and CentOS, are supported. So I will use Ubuntu for now. As we can see, it is starting to set up the Ubuntu Vagrant box. You can already see the virtual machine inside here in the virtual box. It has started installing Docker right now. As you can see, it is using adapter to the bridge network. So the script will automatically assign a new IP to the Vagrant box. So it will be accessible on your local network. All of the ports are also accessible through that IP also. In my case, I have set default network interface as my Wi-Fi. So it has by default selected that. In your case, you may be asked to provide that or select that network interface. So choose one accordingly. So Docker installation is done. It will print out IPs of the current machine are these are according to different network interfaces. So you can see that this must be the current IP for this Vagrant box. So I will copy that. These are the logs. Here it has started downloading PMM framework. It has initiated PMM server Docker installation. It is downloading the PMM server, and as we can see 2.9.0 version as I had provided. It should only take few more seconds to complete now. So this is finished now. At the end, it is also printing out the execution parameters and the command that was used to set up the PMM server using PMM framework. It is just for reference. So now we will go to the provided IP that was given here. If you miss this, then you can also use the PMM tool again to get the IP of Vagrant box. It will list down all the available Vagrant boxes. So I will select this one. It will take a second or two, and this has printed out the IPs. So you should figure out that this should be the IP for this Vagrant box. These are the internal IP addresses for that particular Vagrant box. So if I go to this address, so I should be able to access this PMM server. So this is it.